Hello friends, welcome back to EHS World. Today we are going to have a look over defensive driving training. So don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. The next, evaluate your driving option. The purpose of scanning the zone is preparedness. If you always know what zones are open, closed, and changing, you have always got a plan for what to do in case of any emergency. The next one is ACDA, Assured Clear Distance. So here we are going to focus what is ACDA. Increasing your following distance can help and give you time to react when someone breaks in front of you. It is called the 3-second rule. The 3-second rule. The 3-second rule is a time for the defensive driving to judge the minimum safe trailing distance to help avoid collision under idle driving condition. Think following distance in terms of time, not in terms of space. Now, in the next, we are going to focus how does the 3-second rule works to ensure that you are driving at a safe speed and adequate following distance from the vehicle before. It is a simple way to double check that you are driving at a safe distance. It is also known as safe following distance. So it is called the 3-second rule and also known as the safe following distance. Here we see the 3-second rule. The safe distance between two vehicles while driving on the highway and on the road. Now the next one is the 3-second rule. Choose fixed point that is even with the car in front of you. If you reach that same fixed point before you can count to 3, then you are driving too close to the car in front of you and you need to fall back a bit. Means you need to slow down car a bit to maintain the safe distance. Here in this image we will see how the 3-second rule works. So there is a tree beside the road which you have to point and you have to start the counting 1, 2, 3 in terms of time. If you reach the same point before the 3 seconds, that means you are driving too close to the front car. Always you have to check the safe distance from the other car. Now the same is there. There is a fixed point. There is a fixed point and you have to start to counting. If you reach on the same fixed point before the 3, that means you have to slow down. Now the next one is blind zone. This sharp turning point is called the blind zone. So many accidents occur due to drivers failing to check the blind spot. Although mirror allow a driver to see a wide angle of observation behind them, there are areas that can't be observed in the mirror, that is called blind zone. Blind spot are area in which a vehicle cannot be seen in either the inside mirror, side mirror, or the driver's peripheral. So, some area while driving we can experience that the driver is not able to see either in the side mirror or in the center mirror or even to their peripheral vision. So that is called the blind zone. This is the sharp turning point. It also called the blind zone. This sharp turning point. This is called the blind zone. Now the next one is blind zone. again. So by setting the side mirror in this way and also using the rear view mirror, blind spots are reduced, but the size of this blind spot is still capable of hiding a vehicle. In this image, we can see the shadow area. This shadow area it is not visible. This area, the shadow area, which we can see in the side mirror. Next one, main factor of accident. Six factor involved into the cause of road accident. First one is the light, that is glare. It is considered while driving into the night. Second, road and condition of road. Third, weather. Condition of weather, rain, snow, ice and fog. This is also a factor for the road accident. 4. Vehicle. Condition of the vehicle. If condition of the vehicle is not perfect, there might a chances of road accident. 5th, traffic. Is it clear, congested? So if the traffic is congested, then there might be chances of accident. Now the 6th, drivers. In driver factor, there is a health condition, fatigue, distracted driving, abstracted driving, and aggressive driving. Sometimes some of driver is tend to drive aggressively. So the aggressive driving is a major cause of road accident. In the next slide, we'll focus risk of unsafe driving. So what is the risk of unsafe driving? The first is collision. Second, collision with the vehicle, collision with objects, pedestrians and animal, overturn of the vehicle. Fifth, loss of control. Even unsafe driving can cause the loss of control that will lead to the toppling of the vehicle. Now in the next slide, loss of control. In this picture we can see when a driver lost their control over the vehicle will topple down. It's happened due to the unexpected situation come while driving too fast. That means if someone is driving too fast and some unexpected situation like some animal is crossing the road, either we can see a child, either a car suddenly come in front of us. So that time there is no enough time to react safely. What happened that could lead to unexpected situation, and when we see this situation we will not be able to control, and what happened, the car and the vehicle there is a chances to roll over. Driving fast on sharp turning, even if you're driving too fast on the sharp turning, there is chances of roll over the car. But that's why always on the sharp turning you have to slow down the vehicle at the safe speed. Here from EHS World, thanking you for watching this video.